All right, well, the University of Tennessee is finishing out the first week of classes of a record year for enrollment, and that growth is impacting the local economy. Emily Crabtree spoke with an economics professor at the Boyd Center of Business and Economic Research to learn more about how more students affect Knoxville. Good morning, Emily.
Brittany, good morning. Over 41,000 students have enrolled at the University of Tennessee this semester. And not only do these students have an impact on the university, but also the local economy.
The city of Knoxville is rapidly growing, and that includes the University of Tennessee. 9,300 new students have enrolled at the university this year alone. In 2018, the Boyd Center for Business and Economic Research put out a report on how much money the school generates for the area.
It accounts for things like Tennessee's employment, the number of faculty and staff who work for the university. It includes things like the payroll expenditures that become income for those people that then get spent in the community. It's the direct effect plus the indirect effect as those dollars get spent again and again and again in the economy. It also accounts for student spending. So the students may not live here year-round, but they spend a lot of money while they're here on all sorts of things.
Since that time, the Boyd Center has noted a huge spike in growth across Knoxville.
The growth here is really noteworthy because higher education in general has not been growing substantially across the nation. But for some reason, University of Tennessee and peer institutions, especially around the Southeastern Conference, have really been growing quite well.
And with that growth comes a boost in money coming into the area.
The university's larger in terms of employment, the university's larger in terms of enrollment. All of the economic impacts that we might estimate would be even larger if we were to update that today. They go from huge to even more huge.
The school says not only is money coming into the university, it's going right back into the community as UT expands its programs.
We've grown the business school, we've grown the engineering programs, we've grown arts and sciences. Everything seems to be doing really, really well. We're going to preserve a really diversified menu of opportunities because the job market is there for lots of different programs.
And for anyone who may want to contribute to the record number of enrollment in years to come, here's a word of advice from faculty.
Study well, be engaged broadly in community service and other activities around school, but keep the main thing, and that is doing well academically. And then you'll have a really good chance to come here and wear the orange and cheer for the volunteers.
School leaders say they are continuing to make efforts in providing more career pathways for students to help the evolving needs of the workforce. Brittany, I'll send things back to you.